Tail of the tape, and it'll tell us that Algeria is 5 inches taller. The
time. We'll take this a little time.
Similar colors, according to his monitors, look not in the front. Manny also has the that you've been watching.
Difference in the two size, his best moments early, utilizing opposite of the fight with Provodnikov when he had terrible for regards to what you say, Colonel.
You got to be a consummate professional. Every part of your life in the Takati sign there with his back foot.
Fought Antonio Marguerite, and he has been working, however, with big guys in his sparring. Victor.
Round 1 in the books. That's a Pacquiao round, just based on punches that Algeria landed in round 1, but it was effective. And very the eye down, which caused that thing to pop up. Caught him again with a left.
New thing we mentioned, as we see of Algeria, as all those other things that you mentioned, Colonel. There's the that's first knockdown.
Did he
of the
call
fight.
it? But that's going to make it a knockdown. He wasn't hurt by it at all, and I think if we crossed the way was exactly what happened, and what punch came just before it. But it's official. Manny really chasing after this guy. Set up with him, especially early. And there he is. That's been effective on a couple of them. That's a problem when you have wet logos of, when there's been a lot of fights. So the bell ends, and that's.
We'll take a look at some of the action there now. Pacquiao coming forward. You did see a punch, but as he goes back, his leg.
Title fights. Oh, that one right.
Trainer said to Algeria, "We've got 2 more like this." So in other words, then beginning to set down on his punches, perhaps. That might be dream.
This Las Vegas trainer, Tim Lane, he's a former world champion kickboxer.
Nose was busted, it's been down 2 times.
Well, in order to offset what already has happened, he's outboxing him right now. But if Manny Pacquiao is that current champion, and of course, with the lead right hand.
We all know what he's going to do. He's not going to fight in a phone booth with Manny.
Manny set up, that's his power shot. He can knock a guy out with that. It's a chess match right now for Manny to try to catch up with this guy and figure him out. But he's won. If that's what they were talking about in the corner, Algeria is certainly executing it. But he walked into a nice uppercut there. The punch lands or doesn't land, and I don't think that one particularly landed. And twice in this round.
Of course, Freddie thought that this fight wouldn't go past 3 rounds. Round 5 is when they expect to start.
4 rounds. You got to win 5 straight rounds. Manny on the right hand lead for the orthodox fighter. Algeria has been successful. He picks his shots when he comes in. Manny tries to keep. I've seen Manny miss many shots as he's missing tonight as well.
Jab going.
He's doing fine boxing, but except for Manny lands more punches. Maybe that's what they're talking about. He nails in front. By the way, that's unofficially. I think at least some judges will be split on that one.
May see it from Manny. That hurricane.
Nothing big. Manny caught him a couple. That's a good shot, is right. And this Manny realized he may have hurt him, and he dropped
that first shot that got him.
Again. Now that was a pretty good straight left hand. He hurt him again and dropped him. That's a knockdown.
That he slipped in the corner again.
And he may have. Remember, there's no 3 knockdown rule in this fight. Pacquiao certainly around. Unless he drops. All right.
Centerpiece of American boxing.
Algeria with his name on the back. Now to the left. Manny with a nice combo.
Manny's.
And that may be, they may feel that they can take it once in the second round. In front of it. So, I mean, there was legitimate knockdown.
Corner. Whether he can deliver or not.
Pacquiao snapped the head back of Manny on many occasions. This is for the WBO welterweight.
It's a knockdown or a slip.
And so far,
with a little more intent in this round.
Yeah, he seems
looking for it, I think.
Follow behind his jab. He goes to the right hand, picking up that title. Because straight left hand. And his eyes are glassy. And here comes Manny again. Remember, There's no free knockdown. Look at this.
He said the fight.
Stopping the hands of three. And Pacquiao was giving him really a wallop. It looks like he was surviving. He's getting an old-fashioned whooping, as they say. Manny on the assault again with solid left, right.
Sometimes late in a fight.
Him out. Margarito as tough as they come, but
he had Oscar De La Hoya in a bad way. Look, it's your job to knock him out. He looked like a paper fluttering in the wind.
To a fighter. Left again. Here's the combination, and down goes Chris Algieri.
To the canvas. Algieri trying to stay up. See that right hand inside?
Yeah, the right hand. KF Chris right now, but when they very early seconds here at the 11th in this fight, he's behind by 16 points in the score sheet. For it to happen, they catch him with a punch light, but he doesn't have that kind of power. He's so tall, and he's got the slender legs, and Manny, meanwhile, has got like 2 fire hydrants on there. His heels are down now. So far in front of this fight that it was 9 blows. Left hand, right hand.
Manny Pacquiao's not being merciful.
Seconds now of the 11th round, and it's a Manny Pacquiao clinic tonight. And to try and take this guy out in this final round of the fight. You're right, Rich. He took the foot off the gas, but I really wants a knockout.
Right, and he famously did it in the first Tim Bradley fight.
Chris bounces the right hand off of Manny's head. Pacquiao's bruised a little bit in the face. It's remarkable the condition that Algieri's in.
Most of it in Las Vegas, and they worked. And
but Pacquiao just showed his class tonight.
He fought Lilo Ladwaba of South Africa. Pacquiao put on a sensational performance there. He is today, and what he's gone through and done in his career, it's amazing.
One of them, and Algieri's a lovely fellow too, but it wasn't Chris Algieri's night.
Respect from him, goes over immediately, puts his arm around Manny, and Pacquiao.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Venetian Macau Hotel, was it 119-103? Champion of the world.